So we're gonna start on our blocks in supported fish pose. So that's lying this order. So the back block is a little bit higher than the forward block. And you're just gonna lie down, rest your shoulder blades along the flat block, and use the higher block, the taller block, I should say, for the back of your head. So you can find a nice divot where your skull meets your neck and just rest your head there. So your chin will slightly tuck. And then the space between the two blocks will lend itself to your shoulder blades so that they can kind of just hang through that space. And then you can take your legs straight. You can take to touch if you want more. So raise your hand if you don't. And so just settle into your space, into the day, although we're halfway through. Emotionally. And start to observe the stories that are floating around in your head. Serve you. The pace of your breath, and then to lengthen it. So as you observe your breath, start to notice the body. Or maybe your nostrils. And notice if your breath feels deep or if it feels rather shallow. Or if you can find stillness. Let the body melt into the support and into. Take an inhale through both nostrils. Let the air go. As the air dispels. Transition into breathing in a moment. So please only exhale out of the mouth. Inhale again to the nose. Through the mouth. Softens, you finding a sense of release, a sense of softening, lightness. Take 2 more rounds just like that. And breathe in and out through the nose in that way. If you're working with any kind of intention, any reason to come onto the mat today, to come into this room today, go ahead and recognize it now. Take 1 full deep breath in through the nose. We'll all open mouth exhale, feeling the intention. Awesome. Now on your arms up overhead behind you. Reach the fingertips back. Extend your legs forward. Spread the toes. Press the heels forward in space. You're lengthening the body in all directions. Mind your neighbor. If you've got someone's feet, tickle them. All right. Now from there, take another breath in. As you exhale, bend the knees. Roll over to one side just to remove the blocks out from underneath you. Okay, come back onto your back. Inhale, take your knees into your chest. So we're bringing an inhale to movement. Rock side to side, push out the low back, the sacrum. Take another inhale, the knees in a little bit tighter to the chest. As you exhale, let your knees just descend over the chest. Exhale, let your knees descend to the left side of your mat. Keep shoulders grounded. Gaze is up or to the right, or eyes are closed. Take another inhale here. Draw your belly button to your spine. Exhale, ground the knees a little deeper towards the earth. Just enhancing that stretch. Awesome. Inhale your knees, come back up through center. Okay. Exhale, stand. Bend your knees a lot. Take them to the outer edges of your side body. So right beside your armpits, underneath your armpits. Okay, right alongside your rib cage. Grab the outer edges of your knees. Happy baby. Now one leg and then the other, but just move slow for right now. Go ahead and straighten the legs up towards the ceiling. You can calves, your knees. Pull your knees towards your spine. So find some rocking motion as you massage out the spinal vertebra, muscles surrounding it. Find a little bit of momentum. Have a seat, just a seat, crossing at the ankles. Okay, right hand's gonna come down to the floor beside you. Inhale your left arm up. We're just side body stretching. Exhale, side bend over to your right. Now imagine that you're side bending over a little medicine ball on your right side. So try and bend over the medicine ball. Take one more inhale here, grounding your left sit bone. Exhale, bend a tiny bit deeper. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, other side. Left hand plants, right fingertips reach. Side bending over to the left. Side bending over a medicine ball in your left side. Take another inhale. Turn your chest just a tiny bit up towards the ceiling on the exhale. Okay, inhale, arms come back up. Interlace the fingers, press the palms up as you exhale. Squeeze the biceps into the ears. Press your head back as if it's against the wall. Take an inhale here. Exhale, plant your hands in front of you. Roll over your shins, come to all fours. All right, hands are underneath the shoulders, knees are underneath the wrists here. Cat and cow, inhale. Roll your arms. Floor, flex the spine round. Think about a Halloween cat. Your spine is rounding up towards the ceiling, the navel pulls in. As you inhale, arch again. Draw the shoulders back, lift the sit bones. Exhale, round. Do that twice more. With movement, with breath. Inhale, dropping. Exhale, the entire length, the duration of the movement, you breathe. One more each side. Inhale. And exhale. Round. Good. Find a neutral spine here. So flat back. Tuck your toes. Take a breath in. Lift your knees off the floor for a moment. Now press into the finger pads as well as the knuckles, as well as your palms. So your hands are actually strong. They have control. They have strength and control of your body, okay? So you're not just like hanging into the wrists. You're using your finger pads here. Now firm the arms. Draw your triceps back in space. Hold here, take another breath in. As you exhale, walk your feet back into a high plank. Legs are straight. We're gonna work through our first exercise for core. So as you inhale, you're almost gonna drop your knees to the floor, but you're not, you're letting them hover. As you exhale, straighten the legs. Inhale, let them hover. Exhale, straighten the legs. Do that a couple more times. So inhale, exhale. Pull the belly button in, inhale, and exhale. Good, keep this going. Your breath can be audible here as we work through the strength in the arms and the core, but also in the legs. Okay, you've got 8 more of these. 7 more. 6. 5, you've got to move slow. 4. 3. 2. Last one, press the hips up and back, downward facing dog. So lifting the hips all the way up towards the ceiling, towards a diagonal. So think about a 45-degree angle or so. Press the palm down into the mat as you pedal out your feet. We're working to get the chest now towards the thighs. Okay, relax your head, shake it out, yes, shake it out, no. Roll the triceps back in space. So you want your biceps to roll forward. Okay, and then bend the knees a lot. Lift your sit bones a tiny bit higher. Take an inhale, look to your thumbs. Exhale, shift forward into your high plank. Now, as you inhale, shift your shoulders forward so that they line up with your fingertips. Choice to take the knees down or not. Exhale, slowly lower down to your mat. Point your toes back. Press the tops of your feet down. Roll the shoulders back. Inhale, just lift the chest. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, press up, tabletop, hands and knees. Tuck the toes, downward facing dog. Exhale. Okay, we're gonna do plank jacks. So as you inhale, lean forward, come into your high plank. From there, we're doing 15 plank jacks. So the toes go out and in. That's 3. That's 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, keep it going, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Downward facing dog is where we meet. Press the hips up, good. Heels are lifted in down dog, bend the knees a lot. You want your sit bones to reach high, very nice. As you inhale now, bend your knees even more. Look between your hands. As you exhale, step, hop forward, top of your mat, fold forward here. So finding a forward fold, bend your knees quite a bit, let the crown of your head hang towards the floor, and then take your hands behind your legs and work to grab opposite forearms. So we're just stretching the backs of our legs. The highest point in your body is your low back, it's your sacrum. Okay, so letting the head just duck towards the floor, shake out yes, shake out no between the neck and the shoulders. Okay, from there, place your palms to your shins. Inhale, lift your chest, reach it forward, flat back. Exhale, refold. Bend your knees, sink your hips, arms forward and up for chair. So you're sitting back in a chair. That's all we're doing in this pose. So think of it as a squat. Now the feet can be separated hips width distance apart. If you're feeling any pain in the low back or any issues in the low back, they separate. Otherwise, toes come to touch. Now think about squeezing the knees together as you sit further back in your seat. Lifting through the ring fingers here, palms are facing one another. Now, staying here, take an inhale. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Okay, shift the weight into your right leg. Inhale, left leg comes up. Bring your left leg up, knee or hip height, flex your left foot. Now, from there, roll the shoulders back, lift the chest, take an inhale. As you exhale, kick your left leg back as if you're a little seesaw and your heart reaches forward. Now, as you kick the left leg back, start to bend your right leg, plant your left foot on the mat behind you. Keep the left lifted off the floor, so we're in this high lunge. Your heart is reaching forward. You're still hanging on a diagonal. Now from there, inhale, arms up for crescent. Awesome. Palms face one another. Crown of the head is right above the spine. Spine is nice and straight, perpendicular to the floor. Eileen, lift up a little bit more. Yes, there we go. All right. Bend your right knee a tiny bit more. Firm your back thigh a tiny bit more. Awesome. Now from there, look up, inhale. On your exhale, let the back knee hover, open up through the chest as you pull your elbows back and open your chest. You're in a baby back bend. Inhale, arms reach up. Doing that again. Exhale, take it back. Lower back. Good. Good breath. Inhale, up. Exhale, take it down. Inhale. Exhale. And again, inhale. Exhale, pull the elbows back, lift the chest. Last one, inhale. Exhale, lower and hold. Inhale, just the arms reach up. Exhale, hands plant down to frame your front foot. Left hand stays down here. Inhale, right arm comes up, easy twist. Awesome. Staying here for the exhale. Roll the shoulders away from the ears. Now take another breath in, lift the right arm. On your breath out, listen carefully, your right toes are gonna turn out to the right and your left heel is gonna ground down towards the floor. Okay, so both toes are facing the right. Your right knee is gonna open up a tiny bit. Now pause here, okay? Take another breath in. On your breath out, your right foot is gonna stack on top of your left foot for side plank. You got it. Yes, awesome. All right, guys, hold here for 3 breaths. Press into the finger pads for 2. For 1, take your right hand down. You're in your plank. Chaturanga, lower to the floor halfway or all the way. On your inhale, either take cobra, that back bend, or press your toes into the floor. Straighten the arms, find a deeper back bend through upward dog. Tuck the toes, navel to spine, downward facing dog. Awesome. Okay, walk your feet in here. Bring your hands out wide as the mat. Lift your sit bones up. Tuck your chin to your chest so the crown of the head faces the floor. We're gonna do 15 shoulder presses, inverted position. So bending at the elbows, tap your head to the floor, press. And press. Tap and press, very nice. That's 3. That's exhale as you 7, 8. Awesome job. 10. 5. Back. Lower your knees. Take a child's pose. Come together. Child's pose. Drop the hips to your heels. Reach your fingertips forward. Take a big breath in just through the nose. Feel the breath fill up the back body. So think about your spine lengthening from the inhale. As you exhale, drop your body towards the earth, relax. One more breath just like that. Inhale and exhale. Okay, on your inhale, come up to tabletop position. Find plank. Actually, you know what? Lower your knees for a second, grab your blocks. We're gonna do this on blocks. Okay, we're doing wide mountain climbers. We haven't done these in a while. Okay, so your hands are gonna go on blocks here. You're gonna give you a bit more support. So you're gonna come back into your plank, okay? And I want you to think, we all know mountain climbers are this. We're gonna do wide. So your foot comes to the outer edge, back, here, back. And then you're gonna speed it up. Okay, we can all start. Here we go. Good. Breathe. You're using your obliques to get your... Awesome job. Everybody looks really great. Good. Keep this going. We got about 10 more. Good. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Pose 1. Drop your knees, your heels, blocks. We still have the left side. Take another breath in here. Exhale, release it all through the mouth. Okay. Inhale, tabletop. Dog, exhale.
You kind of have a sense of where we're going now. Okay, pedaling out the feet. Take a moment. When you're ready, bend the knees, breathe in, look forward. As you breathe out, step, hop to the top of your mat, forward fold. Okay, so bend the knees a lot here, really get that posterior chain of the body, the hamstrings, the calves, but also the spine. Maybe walk your hands back now and try and imagine pulling your hands forward. That's gonna just fold you deeper in half. Take another inhale. As you exhale, navel to spine, fold a tiny bit more. Okay. Bend your knees, sink your hips, reach your arms forward and up, chair. Inhale. Perfect. Exhale, hands come to the heart. Hold. We're here for 4 breaths. We're here for 2 more breaths. We have 1 more full breath. You're going to shift the weight now into your left leg. On your inhale, right knee comes up in line with the right hip. Bring it up. Try and balance it out. The right foot. Roll your shoulders back. Lift your chest. Inhale. Exhale. Slow teeter as you kick the right leg back. Lean the heart forward. Slow, nice. I lean, slow, tap. All right. Keep the 40. Stay. Okay, now inhale, arms come all the way up as the torso rises. Perfect. As you exhale, goalpost the arms, lower the back knee, lunge down, kiss the back knee to the floor, pull the elbow, squeeze. Inhale, come up. Exhale, lower right back down. Inhale, up. Open through the chest cavity, exhale. Inhale, navel to spine. Everybody, navel to spine. Exhale. And again, inhale. Exhale, you have 1 more. Inhale. Exhale, stay low. Arms come up only. Inhale. Exhale, hands plant to frame the foot. Straighten out the back leg. Right hand stays down. Inhale, left arm comes up. Shoulders roll away from the ears. Now, from there, take a full breath in. Draw your left knee in towards your chest here. As you exhale, start to rotate your left toes to the left and your right heel down towards the floor. So both toes are now facing the left. Start to prepare your right hand, slightly bend the elbow, grip the floor. Take an inhale. As you exhale, stack your left foot on top of your right. Pause. You can make this more challenging by lifting the left leg. Here for exhale, place your left hand down. Come into high plank. Chaturanga, lean. Exhale, lower halfway, elbows to the side body. Inhale. Downward dog. Exhale, lift the hips, press them up and back. Pedal out the feet. Awesome. Okay, guys. From here, we're going to do what's called breakdancer abs. So you're going to bend the knees, let them hover like you're in a tabletop. From there, you're going to kick your right foot out to the left, tap. Left foot out to the left, tap. Or out to the right. So you're crossing, opposite foot, opposite hand is tapping. Then we'll get off our wrists. Squeezing the side body. There you go. Awesome. You all have 8. You all have 7, 6, 5, 3, 2, dog, downward dog. Walk your hands back towards your toes. Find a forward fold at the back of your mat. Heel toe your feet out to the edges of the mat. The toes are off, the heels are in. Squat the hips down. Almost there. Fingertips touch the floor. On your inhale, hips rise up. Exhale, bring them back down. Inhale up, exhale down. We're here for another 15. 15 now. 14. 13. 12. 11. 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Lift the hips all the way up, straighten the legs, turn the toes in, the heels out, fold forward. Grab for the backs of your ankles and bend your elbows, pull your chest down towards the floor. Let your head hang, shake it out yes, shake it out no. Should feel good in the hamstrings. Okay. Now from there, plant your hands down or finger pads. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, re-walk yourself forward into your plank. Now from there, inhale, right leg up. Exhale, right knee to right wrist, lower it down. Okay, the right knee is right behind the right wrist. Now you're taking that right shin at an angle. So it's like at a 45-degree angle. It's not parallel to the front of the mat. Okay, now from there, slide your back foot back. We're going into pigeon. Untuck the back toes. Walk your hands up. Take a breath in. Lift the spine. As you breathe, walk yourself down into a fold. So big one for the hips here. Outer hips. Glutes. Now if you're feeling really, really flexible, you completely release. If you're not feeling flexible, feel free to be on a block. Elbows down or on the floor. Awesome. You want to be square in the hips here. So think about the right hip slightly drawing back and the left hip almost wanting to hike up forward towards the front of the mat. So think about scissoring the thighs together here. That will give you that sensation. Okay. Now, as you're ready, take a breath in, walk your hands all the way up, tuck your back toes. On your breath out, kick your right leg all the way back and up, 3-leg downward dog. And then place your foot back down. Inhale here, your left leg up. Exhale, left knee to left wrist, lower it down. Shin is at an angle. Walk your back foot back. Draw your right hip slightly back. Your right hip slightly forward. Sorry, your left hip slightly back. Untuck the back toes. Take a breath in, lift the spine. On your breath out, lower. Again, trying to square off the hips. So you want to think the left hip draws back, right hip draws forward, or like your scissors towards one another here. Draw your low belly in and up so you've got some space in the hips. And then notice that this side's probably different than the other side. Take one more breath in here. As you're ready, walk your hands back. Tuck the back toes, take a breath in. Inhale your left leg back and up. Exhale, place it down. Okay, lower your knees, swing them around, swing your legs around, forward. Take a block. Just have it nearby because we'll use it. Okay. Now from here, you're going to take the feet flat and the hands are behind you. Turn the fingertips slightly out towards the outer edges of the mat, just slightly. We're just going to do a nice shoulder chest stretch. We're ready, push down to the feet, inhale, lift the hips all the way up for reverse tabletop. Now immediately you'll start to feel that stretch in the front of the shoulders. I want you to think, and if you want more, you'll extend the legs, bring the feet to touch and point the toes. Firm through the arms. You're here for 2. And 1. Slowly down onto your back. Take your knees once more. Roll the shoulders away from the ears. When you're ready, push down to the feet. Inhale, lift your hips up. Scoop your tailbone towards your knees. Slide your block underneath your sacrum. So you can choose, I'm going to say, one of two heights, completely flat or that medium height. Okay, the median height is a little bit thin on these blocks, so just be mindful. You want the block to sit right above the buttocks, but right below the low back. There's a flat shaped bone there. If you were to wear like low rise pants, that's where that would be. Okay, this should feel really good on the back. Now, once you feel good, let your arms flop open. Awesome. You can always let your knees knock in if that feels good. Tuck the chin slightly to your chest. Press the back of your skull into the floor. Roll your shoulders down and away from your ears. Pause here and breathe. Or just slow the breath down. When you're ready, go ahead and press into the feet. Scoop your tailbone underneath you. Lift your hips off the block. Slide the block out from underneath you. And then just slowly start to roll your upper spine down, your middle spine down, and then all the way, hips and bottom. Cross your right thigh over your left completely, completely. There's no space between the thighs. Breathe in, take the knees into the chest. Reach around. Grab towards your outer hips. And then from there, pull your knees into your chest. You should feel this in the outer hip. It is probably 2:45, so if anybody needs to go, please feel free. This is our last stretch. Okay, you're just going to stretch out the legs, left thigh over the right. Grab. Pull the knees down, pull the heels down. Thanks, Dave. When you're ready, take another breath in. On your breath out, release your legs. Knees into the chest, uncross. On your breath out, relax. Long. Awesome. You'll be here for about a minute. The goal here is to completely relax. Find complete stillness. Soften the space between your eyebrows. Allow your eyes to sink back into their sockets. Relax your jaw. Relax your tongue. Relax the back of your throat, your neck, your heart, your hips. Soften your entire body. Breathe slow, fluid breaths, as if the breath could infiltrate every tiny nook and cranny, from the tips of your fingers to the tips of your toes. and to just find movement in your fingertips and your toe tips, giving them a wiggle. And then roll the wrists and the ankles. It's the feet as long as you're ready to move. It may feel nice to reach the arms back overhead. Mind anything in your way. When you're ready, bend your knee over to one side. Find yourself in a seated position whenever you're ready. We'll just take one breath together. Lifting the crown of the head, find a tall spine, rooted through the sit bones, back. Seal your lips. Inhale, long breath in the nose, fill up. Hands together at the heart. Namaste.